Pardon the double time divine. Hey, at least the most of it's untangled, not too timing yet. Play our cards well, it won't be. Mosey, whoa. What's to wager for one to more of a gamble here? What if? What if this wasn't premeditated? And this introduction to the content I have prepared to read to you was spontaneous, on the fly, an adjustment and or reminder of who I am in my natural spontaneity of authenticity and interactive creative flow, so as to put to rest and or transmute any inching anxiety that I am here for you in any other way, save mutually beneficial throughout my intent. What if? What if I were to arrest your assuredness right here and now, promptly turning it over in the grave and cradle of karma police? On the spot, bury the mark with X's and throw that hatchet map and key into an inescapable prison of jail-free lockdown. What if? To skim the surface of an inner-standing moon to an outstanding sun has hindsight of 20/20 for 360-degree vision and or that bird's-eye view beyond the bluff. Reaching mesa ground from climb. Hop to hope you find the stroll end-to-end, walk full of heart, and lightning thunder feather-footed. Sometimes something without wishing well-ups from a Red Bull plug here to be possible. A voyage through an underworld. I have had dreams that in the falling asleep I fell into a blood cell, leaving my heart, and with that get out of jail free card made its way through my body in its deep sleep and dreamtime cycles, to season upon return reawaken from astride that daydream of a nightmare, as who I am, similar to here now. How about with you? Comment to subscribe for an acknowledgement of your perspective now here. Question may be, what genotype of blood cell was that? Second the motion of the next notion, as this will be, in this case, courting for final verdict. My experiential reality has proven what I'm about to share with you that I learned of after I experienced the proof of its apparent truth. If you're curious about the details of that judged evidence, you are welcome to privatize a message to me for those details after I share here what I learned and realized was truth, that previous experiential proof was later to be illuminated as a believable truth I now have to hold as what could be broken as faith. And here is that finalization of trust for you to do with as you wilt after death, for those in my family that have made that transition. At any rate, there is a cell by cell, fascia by follicle, physiologically ephemeral or astral, so to speak, 3 or more dimensional photocopy, alphabetically correcting mirror reflection of them in the prime of their lives, in absolute physiology that their soul spark has in aura and umbra of who all they were in that, as said, prime capacity that goes on with them. On into the bardo and or whole song, sticks and headstones, bones broken? Words, 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 know this extension of I may ever not know the whole of the untangle, save I wager you recognize what I've tied up to convey. On another hustle, to side note, TWIMC, you deputized me, and now someone's got to keep the sheriff in line through this digital wild west of a new frontier. Otherwise, who's going to be wailing about who got shot? Bob? We here love the Marleys of this world and possibly others. Should I even betroth myself to ask how or what circumstances may have had you in Listens 444 Feels deputized? Get the message? Go ahead, punk. Make my day. Shoot me. Pick your poison. Friend, fan, foe, or hit that third to last as second to first with pros and cons competitor. Be a team player now. We're not offsides unless untangle a referencing fencer of a referee calls it. So perhaps who's passing the ball does count. In the matters 10 toes down to hands on, the in and outs of touch with freedoms for possibility. If and this of that's not all for now, untangle.
you.